Alright everybody, today we're going to learn about long division with polynomials. I know your favorite. So here's an example problem that's all set up for you. So the first thing you have to do is set up the division problem. So this first example is 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 divided by x plus 1. So that's why the x plus 1 is on the outside. So you start out by taking 5x squared and you divide it by x. And the reason why is this 5x squared, it's being divided by x. So you're just going to start with the leading coefficient, the leading term in both of those expressions. And so when you divide that, so 5x squared divided by x is 5x. So 5x squared divided by x is 5x. So you're going to put it right up top, okay? So you got 5x squared divided by 5x. Then you're going to multiply the 5x by x plus 1. So you do this. You take 5x times x and 5x times 1. And so 5x times x is 5x squared right here. And then 5x times 1 is 5x. And you subtract one from the other. So 5x squared minus 5x squared is nothing. But then 3x minus 5x gives us this negative 2x. And then you bring down the next term. That's this. You bring down the next term, which is negative 2, minus 2. And then you keep going. So you have negative 2x divided by x. So you take negative 2x, it's this negative 2x, and you divide by x. So that's this x straight out here again. And when you divide those by each other, you get negative 2. So negative 2x divided by x is negative 2, so you put it right next to the 5x. And then you multiply. So you multiply this by x, and you get negative 2x. And then you multiply it by the 1, and you get negative 2. And when you subtract, you get 0, and that would be your remainder. So your answer for this question is 5x minus 2. So it's this right here. That's your answer. So we're going to go through some more examples here, so you can see. So here's the next example. So 12x cubed plus 7x squared plus 9x plus 2, and I'm going to divide that by 4x plus 1. So I start out by taking 12x cubed divided by 4x. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, and x cubed divided by x is x squared. And then I multiply. So I multiply 3x squared times 4x gives me 12x cubed. And then 3x squared times 1 is 3x squared. And you subtract. So when I subtract, 12x cubed minus 12x cubed is nothing. And then 7x squared minus 3x squared is 4x squared. I'm going to bring down my next term, which is 9x. And then this kind of all starts over as if what you had originally isn't there. So it's almost, it's almost as if that first thing isn't there. Okay, so we're kind of left with, it's like 4x plus 1 divided by 4x squared plus 9x, right? And our answer so far is 3x squared plus something. So if this next part is confusing, you could rewrite it like this, and then you just start the whole process over. So I'm just going to keep going with it this way, though, because I'm pretty sure you've seen it this way before. So I'm going to take 4x squared, and I have to divide it by this 4x here. So 4x squared divided by 4x is x. So I have plus x here up top, plus x. And then I have to multiply x times 4x, which is 4x squared, and then x times 1, which is x. And I'm going to subtract. Okay. So when I subtract 4x squared minus 4x squared is nothing. 9x minus x is 8x. And I'm going to bring down my 2. So this is going to be the last step because there's nothing else to bring down. Okay. So now I have to take 8x, this 8x here, and I'm going to divide it by 4x because it's right here. So 8x divided by 4x is 2. So 2. I'm going to put up there, and then I have to just repeat. I multiply the 2 times the 4x, which is 8x, multiply the 2 times the 1, which is 2, and when I subtract, I get 0 as my remainder. So I have 3x squared plus x plus 2 is my answer. We keep going. Another example. Okay. I've got 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 14x minus 18 divided by 2x minus 9. So I'm going to do this one where I make it in multiple different steps in case you like that way better. So I've got 2x cubed divided by 2x. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. X cubed divided by x is x squared. And then I multiply. So x squared times 2x is 2x cubed. And x squared times negative 9 is negative 9x squared. And I subtract. 2x cubed minus 2x cubed is nothing. Negative 5x squared minus negative 9x squared. So the minus a negative makes it a plus. So this is like negative 5x squared plus 9x squared. And that gives me 4x squared. I'm actually going to write that a little bit further down. So I get 4x squared. And I'm going to bring down this minus 14x. And I'm going to rewrite this so that you see this is just divided by 2x minus 9. I can start this process over. And my answer is x squared plus something. We don't know the rest. So I've got 4x squared. So I'm going to start this again. So I've got 4x squared divided by 2x. So 4x squared divided by 2x is 2x. Multiply. And I get 2x times 2x is 4x squared. And 2x times negative 9 is negative 18x. And I subtract. And when I do that, I get this negative 14x minus negative 18x. And that's like negative 14x plus 18x. So I get 4x. And I'm going to bring this down. So my answer so far, I'm actually going to write that a little bit lower, sorry. I have 4x, and then I have minus 18. So my answer so far is x squared plus 2x, right? So it's x squared plus 2x here. And then I'm going to keep going with I'm going to do this one more time. So this is divided by 2x minus 9. So I'm going to take those first terms, so 4x divided by 2x is 2. Okay? 4x divided by 2x is 2. And then I have to multiply. So 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. And when I subtract, I get a remainder of 0. So my answer is 2x squared plus 2x plus 2. I have another example here. I have 12x cubed plus 19x squared minus 26x minus 16 divided by 4x plus 9. So it's the same thing. Take your first terms, your leading terms, 12x cubed divided by 4x. That gives me 3x squared. Multiply. 3x squared times 4x is 12x cubed. 3x squared times 9 is 27x squared. And I subtract. 19 minus 27x, so 19 minus 27x is negative 8x squared. I'm going to write that down here. Bring down negative 26x. And we divide by 4x plus 9. So negative 8x squared divided by 4x is negative 2x. Multiply. And I get negative 8x squared minus 18x. And remember, I'm subtracting. And when I do that, I get negative 26 minus negative 18. So negative 26 minus negative 18 is the same as negative 26 plus 18, which is negative 8. This is negative 8x. Oh, I'm going to write that a little lower. And then I bring down the negative 16. Divide again. 4x plus 9. So negative 8x divided by 4x is negative 2. Multiply. I get negative 8x and negative 18. Subtract, and negative 16 minus negative 18 is the same as negative 16 plus 18, which is 2. And that's my remainder. Now, you don't write it like elementary remainder, right? So let's start here. Our answer is 3x squared minus 2x minus 2 plus 2 over 4x plus 9. So that comes from, this is my remainder of 2. That's this here. And then the 4x plus 9 was from our original question, or what we've been dividing by the whole time. And that's our answer there. And I have another one. So I've got 16x to the 4th minus 8x cubed minus 19x squared plus 14x minus 18 divided by 4x squared minus x plus 2. Even though it has 3 terms that we're dividing by, even though we're dividing by a polynomial, we're still doing it the same way. So 16x to the 4th divided by 4x squared gives me 4x squared. I multiply, I get 16x to the 4th minus 4x cubed plus 8x squared. Then I'm subtracting the whole thing. So I get negative 8x cubed plus 4x cubed is negative 4. I'll write that lower. Negative 4x cubed. Negative 19x squared minus 8x squared is negative 27x squared. And I'm going to bring this 14x down. I divide by 4x squared minus x plus 2. Start it again. Start with my first 2 terms. Negative 4x cubed divided by 4x squared is negative x. Multiply it through. Negative x times 4x squared is negative 4x cubed. Negative x times negative x is plus x squared. And negative x times 2 is negative 2x. I subtract those. Remember, you're subtracting the whole thing. I have negative 27x squared minus x squared is negative 28x squared. 14x squared minus negative 2x is plus 16x. And bring this last one down of negative 18. I divide by 4x squared minus x plus 2. So negative 28x squared divided by 4x squared is negative 7. multiply through. When I do that, I get negative 7 times 4x squared is negative 28x squared. Negative 7 times negative x is plus 7x. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. And when I subtract these, I get 9x minus 4. And that is my remainder. So my answer is 4x squared minus x minus 7 plus 9x minus 4 over 4x squared minus x plus 2.